Is some kind of standoff? You two are social distancing, aren't you? Kona staying on the deck and Coco staying in the garden. Oh. There, go ahead, go down and see Mom. Come on, come on, Coco. Here you go. You two are really good dogs. Good dogs, both of you. Coco, you're perfect. Yeah, say hi to Mom. March 15th, and the dinosaur plant is going to be uncovered today. I'll walk around it so you can see it from pushing up against all the sides. And so we're going to undo that one, undo the succulents, there. I'm going to do a garden video this year, 2024 garden video. Here we go. As you can see, dinosaur plant really wanted out. Look at it. All pushing up against the plastic. Waited too long on the dinosaur plants. They got burned on the leaves. I can just cut them off and it'll keep on going. But man, it popped out like crazy. And yeah, we just cut off some of the dead leaves. They got burned in the plastic and it'll be good. It's March 16th. It's a gorgeous day. Wearing a t-shirt and we pretty much got the garden started. Jose was here. Got all the water running, fountains going, and the tulips and daffodils got trashed by the dog there, but they've got some really cool flowers right there. And let's go over here and look at the tulips. Wow, look at the tulips right here. Beautiful tulips. And then over here, I'm not sure what these are. They look like daisies. Beautiful daisies. But they're very pretty. So, yeah, all the spring stuff's coming up now. New garden ornament. It's movable, animatronic. Looks like a dog. We'll see how the garden does with this thing. It's like a bull in a china shop. It's already decimated the red hot pokers over there. Oh, well, you got pee on them too now? Oh yeah, pee or poop? What is that? That's a poop. I gotta go get it. No, it's a pee. 5 new dinosaur plants. The gardener's going to take one. I got to put 4 down on the Great Escape. There's a big one right here. Man, look at the size of that puppy. And that one's starting. These two are doing really well. Yeah, what is that? Hey, March 28th. Some of the tulips are starting to get knocked over by the wind. We have windstorm today, but the dinosaur plants are getting really big, really fast. It's amazing how big they are. And let's go over. These tulips are doing better. You can see they're moving around quite a bit in the wind. I had to even take the flag down. It got so windy. Look at that. It's pretty beat up. So, some calla lilies are coming up over here. Right there. And then this is going to be cannas coming up in here. You start to see the buds all coming up from the cannas. And more calla lilies there. So, oh, look at the fountain here. Looking pretty. Yep. Updated another day. The deer have invaded the Great Escape. There's one over by the fountain. There is two climbing up the hill. There's one over eating out of the bowl. Oh, there's two over by the fountain. I counted 8 earlier, but some of them are already gone. There's 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's one over behind, 6. March 30, come out to early in the morning to see the tulips backlit by the sun. It looks really cool. See, I keep using that word again. It tells a little bit about my age. I use the word cool. I'm not sure when that, probably 60s, 70s, and that was in the last century. A cherry tree is something else. Now in full bloom. Really gorgeous tree. It's going to be messy when it dumps them all on the ground though. Last day of March. Nice morning day. Dogs out. There's the pond, more tulips, dinosaur plants. Look at all the tulips. Looks really cool here. There we go again with the word cool. I'm actually going to call this video the cool video. There's my first tree lily coming up. Actually, there's a second one right there. When they come up fast, they come up. There's no others showing. Completely empty. Got these guys coming up. They come up ahead of time. Got some pretty flowers on them. Look at all the deer. I ran out of apples, so they're all sitting up there waiting. No apples! And the parrot's not helping. I keep thinking the cherry tree is going to be at full bloom, and now it is really, look at this. Unbelievable. It's going to be a real mess when it dumps all these on the, look at this underneath. Wow. Canopy is just incredible, all white up there. I'm going to say the word. It's really cool. On my gravestone, she's put the word cool, well, actually on the canister that holds all my dirt. Cool. He's a cool guy. Okay, it's April 2nd. This is one of the side beds to the driveway, and has quite a few volunteer daffodils coming up in the Lucifer cosmos. It's sort of random in those two beds, but this bed right here, pretty cool. Again, I'm using the word cool. It's tax day, and tomorrow I'll go up to Christie's to take care of Maggie. Look at these red hot pokers. This is really early in the year for red hot pokers. And the hostas are doing unbelievably well. Look at this. Look, there's the red hot pokers here. All the bloom's gonna start coming up. Even the new ones we planted. After the dog has destroyed them, still got some right here. Lots of them. Now some of the fire tulips are coming up. They're my favorites. We've got this red with this yellow It's sort of like a flame coming up out of the tulip. Pretty nice. Here's another view of the cherry tree. We're gonna go up to the hospital now. I mean, Christy's first. This is March 2nd, and stay overnight. And then Sue's gonna get her knee worked on the next day. Anyway, the garden is unbelievable. Some of the tulips are starting to fade out. It's early morning, and it looks really cool with all the dewdrops on the fire tulips. Got a lot of fire tulips out now. Look at this. Got all the dewdrops. Here's some more over here. Same thing. Morning sunlight coming in, adding to the drops. 1 year ago, tomorrow, this is the 12th of April, tomorrow will be April 13. 1 year ago, we had 13 inches of snow. And look at that right now. This is one impressive bed of tulips. It's like almost like Pella, Iowa. Especially the guys at the end, which are the fire ones. I really like them. Planted 3 dinner plates from the Dahlia place. And the first one I planted right there. And the second one right there. And then the third one is over here. Actually, you can see a little bit of where I messed around. And the dog will see that. I think it's a place to dig. Anywhere I dig, she digs. Of course, there's her playpen where she destroys irises. April 23rd. Look at all the red hot pokers this year. Finally got them all done in a row. This is the bottom row, which was planted last. Let me head up towards the top row. This is some of the new ones put in between. They're all going to be blooming in a couple weeks. Maybe when I get back from guys. Well, here's some of them that's already blooming. Look at that. In the back row, tempting all the elk that come. Oh, the best group is right here. Look at this group. Wow. That's really cool. There I go again with the cool word. Okay, here's the wide angle. Look at that. It's amazing. Just got back from guys and could not believe the red hot pokers on the property. Really a lot of them. This is the bottom. Let's go back up here to the top. Right along here. Look at this. Unbelievable. And the dog's helping. Wow, just all the way along the fence row. Right here at the end, look at the end. Amazing. Hey, get out of there. This is on the left side of the gate from the inside. And the new ones over here that I just planted are a lighter purple. And there's a second one there coming up. It's also gonna bloom. He's moving really fast. Can hardly keep up with him. The irises this year are unbelievable. The really dark purple and the pink magentas. Here's some more of the dark purple. This is Sue's mom's irises, the dark ones. And then the new ones I've planted. That one's already dead. But look at that one. That's incredible. Anyway, they're all doing really well. There's a lot more to come up. One of the other things that's come up is a lot of these, they're like bleeding hearts. I'm not sure if they're bleeding hearts, but I've got them everywhere. They just go to seed and I really can't get rid of them. Okay, here's the bed next to the lily bed here. This is dahlia. There's a dahlia there. Here's a bed, but looks like the slugs really annihilated that one. I need some of these cut off. Here's the rhodies on the front of the property. The house next door, rental house. They're coming into full bloom, the two down there have already bloomed. These two are a little later. The cherry tree needs some trimming, but Jose can do that a little bit later. And the neighbor cuts off pieces of roses to throw away when she trims it back every year. He gives them to me. I stick them in the ground and end up with tons and tons of roses. And there's my original. It's 50 years old almost. But here's all the ones that have been just planted. Look at this. This thing is huge. And this is from cuttings from this lady next door. So I got new ones down here. We'll see how they do. But anyway, here, look at that. Just gorgeous. All different color roses. Little 4-point buck. Actually 6-point. Wow, 6-point buck. That's a pretty good sized buck. Where'd the other one go? There were two. Where'd your buddy go? Let me see here. 1, 2, 3 on each side. That's 6-point. Here's an interesting experiment. I took the tree dahlia from last year and used a chainsaw because look how big this is. It's a pretty big stalk. Cut it off, had it up against the house. When my brother Guy was down there, we started seeing shoots come off of it right there. Tree dahlias. So I planted a whole bunch of these out in the garden and I put this one in a box here and we'll just sort of document and see how it does. Now, the really cool thing about it is because it's got its own water container in the top, it's really designed well for doing this. Instead of doing tubers, we're doing these little bamboo-like pieces. These poppies are something else. There's 3 bloomed right here. There's another one coming in, another one right there, and one over here. This thing is gonna be gorgeous in a couple. It's already pretty now, but it's really gonna be pretty. Look at the dinosaur plant, huge. Again, look at these guys. Very, very nice. Been trying for a couple, 3 years to get them to grow here. They're finally going. Christy's down for a couple days, and I thought I'd come up and take a look at the poppies. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a new one coming out, and there's one over here coming out. Looks pretty cool. Back off so you can see all of them.